Good day to you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't...
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say? You're dead.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Aren't you Ringlet? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll...
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off. God damn! You won't last long. Corva.
Obey Mother Nature.
What was that? My respects to you.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grosh and a two in bets. You Skalitz fellows are good for my purse.
Kurwa fix!
Now I'll finish you up.
Shit!
Go away, leave me alone. What? No, go away.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can I ask... what kind of a lord...
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of this?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is...
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Well done. Good. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Good. What is it? Sudden visitation by the Holy Spirit? Not bad. Not bad. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. No. Good. Right. Good. Ow. Ow. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. See ya. Good hit.
Ow!
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Now. Good. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. Move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Ow!
Well done.
Ow!
Too soon again. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Good.
Ow!
All right.
Ow!
Nice. Good. Very good.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want it. There's one strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. And the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, that's not it! No!
Ow!
Wrong! Well done. Wrong! No, that's not it! No, that's not it! No, that's not it! Well done. Nah. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Good. That's it. All right. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. No! Not like that! What's going on? That's it! That's it! Nice! Nice! All right! Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me. Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. If you wouldn't have gotten far there, you're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. All one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one. And then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Has anyone told you you're supposed to shoot at the target?
That flew nicely. Practice for a while, and no nonsense. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
The braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Quick, everyone! Hey, you! Halt! And another.
Thank.
Now concentrate. Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. Shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood.
Has anyone told you you're supposed to shoot
Not enough
at the
talk.
target?
There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. If you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That's it then.
What?
Calm down.
Any time.
Good. Then let's get...
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Ow! Take that! Gone weaker than knees, have you? Oh dear, did that hurt? Now. Ha! No more fooling around.
Well landed. Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you all right, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon its You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway. Jesus, look where you're going. Are you...
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rathouse. The bailiff's waiting.
All right, Captain.
Gala suit for the winter, honeymoon suit for the spring. Asparagus to taste and prove for what ails you. Try them. Bread baked just this morning. Bread!
Good health to you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
What about this?
You won't convince...
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
I'll go for that. I'd like to discuss the...
Sure. What?
Satisfied?
It'll...
All right.
Close.
I'll go for that.
God bless.
God be with you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything...
Nothing of interest to me.
I want to learn to read.
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain...
I have. He trained me and then Sir Hans...
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff.
What is it? Be a bit more careful.
What the hell are you doing?
I was told to pick...
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Jesus, look where you're going. Hey, are you serious?
Good health to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Since it's...
You won't convince me.
You're flame.
A nice sum. Just lower it.
I knew we'd come to... Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You're too early. We'll meet in the...
Jesus Christ be praised.
Any chance of some work?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here, Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for...
So what do you think I should do about it?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like their... In any case, bring me the spurs.
Very well. I'll see...
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Isn't that a bit barbaric?
Barbaric ways for barbaric time.
That does make sense. I must... I've trained a bit with a sword, and I think I've got the hang of the basics. Can you...
Well, go and train some more. When you're really...
I'd like to train a bit.
Right. What weapon would you like to try? I've got a bastard sword, a short sword. We can fight with poles.
I still don't feel entirely competent with the...
Right, lad. You know how this one ends.
You ass.
Ow!
Shit. Cunt! You call that combat?
Ow!
Yeah. You'll get what for? Non si giri.
Ow!
Fucker. Show what you're made of.
Ow!
Merca. Take that. Jesus Christ. Give up? Ow. Is that all you've got? Fuck it! Take that! No more fooling around! I'm over here! Stop! Get! Yeah! Yeah! Ow! Yeah! Topiche. Bugger! You asked for it. You gonna cry now? Huh? You call that combat?
My God, what happened to you?
Will you teach me how to...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the...
All right, but...
Isn't that quite a lot?
Agreed.
I'd like to know... So,
It's a big town with good strong walls.
what do you think of the...
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed.
Who's this Sahab?
He's actually the real Lord of...
How are the Scally?
They're alive. That's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy.
Do you know anything?
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well,
That's all. Have you got a me...
all right.
How did you get me away?
It wasn't easy. So Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
So Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard! Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took it.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzik. I promise, Father...
Well, you can't.
What happened to the other survivors?
They sought refuge in Rattay. And
Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka?
they're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them.
What about Sir Radzik?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to...
How did you...
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. And kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. I won't trouble you anymore. What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
I'm glad to see.
Will you teach me how...
Certainly.
Well, I'd like to try pickpocket.
All right. Come. God be with you, Henry. I'll stand here. First, you... Caught you! If this was for... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. That's the way. I hardly know... Best practice on...
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome.
I hear you're able to...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right.
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
You won't
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that. Agreed.
God will reward you. Please. Please, sir. Help me.
What's happened to you?
I've walked all the way from Kuttenberg, but as you can see, I'm barefoot. My feet are frayed to the bone. Don't you have a strip of clean cloth for me, good, so I can swathe my feet?
Wait, I'll see what I've got.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I seldom meet so...
Anytime. Take care now.
Hey! What the fuck? You're trying to rob me! Pickpocket! Thief! Help! Arrest that thief! Here! Don't let him get away!
God be with you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with...
A ring.
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right?
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a...
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will...
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something... Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you.
That's the arrangement.
I've got some goods here whose own...
All right.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Satisfied?
It's not...
What about this?
I'd almost shake on... All right, so...
Do you need help with any...
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolved. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg...
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 waffed rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the...
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
God almighty, has something happened to you?
You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in...
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes.
Would you happen to have any work?
Of course I would. And...
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Consider it done.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers.
What are you up to?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in.
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Hey! Henry's come to see us.